Welcome back, everybody. We're starting off strong here with taking a little island. I think the Spanish took it back over from the English after I had taken it. It's that little island out there. I forget what they call it. But we're going to go ahead and smash this one out real quick. Let me get this rearranged. Yeah, this is another voiceover. I was working all day editing down 4 hours of video footage. And it turned out to be really entertaining. So right here we find the last of the 10 notorious pirates of the Caribbean. We're going to make pretty quick work of them. And like all the pirates, they will never strike their colors. Most of my shots went a little wild there, but that's okay. We're going to bust him down well below 60 men. A little below 60 men. And we're going to go for him. So I'm also thinking of doing a little montage-y thing for all top 10 of the pirates. Because I have all these clips on my I might as well just compile them all together. You know, Sid Meier's Pirates, top 10 pirate fights. Now, one neat thing I did see whenever you're messing around in the menu, like you go into this thing here, and you look at your personal stats, it'll show you how far along you are, you know, like what all accomplishments you've had. And you can click on the pirate that you've defeated, and it'll show you the finisher on it. So like up there you see pirates defeated 9 out of 9. If you click on them, it'll actually show you the pirate fight, or the finish for it. So here's an invasion force from Spain trying to go for that English port. I had already captured that a while ago, probably in the last video. And look at that, one full broadside from the ship of the line stops that war galleon in its tracks. He strikes his colors immediately. And then we have to do this weird little thing where we have to... He hauls in his sails, he reefs his sails, and then we stare at each other as I tack and try and get aboard. And this is a major war crime to fire on them, so I'm not really going to do that. Now, if it was like the Baron Raimundo or a notorious pirate, yeah, I'd probably send another broadside in because they'll fight you no matter what. There we go. Now with this tack aboard, we can go ahead and pull 8 knots straight up to him. Thank you for surrendering. Here we're looking for, I believe, yes, it is the Inca's lost city. Now these positions will probably change just by RNG related. So they will change. I just have to look for my landmarks. Landmarks, and go that way. And then find that, and then there it is. I think this is the first one I've done on camera, so this is what happens. Get 50,000, or yeah, 50k gold pieces for discovering the lost city of the Incas. Back to the ship. Another invasion force from Spain. They really want that ship back. And the only reason why it's really doing anything is because I'm still nearby. He tanked like every one of those shots. Was not so fortunate on this one. He caught every single one. See, I was able to pass right through him and the magazine went up. Overboard. Some 200 men went down with the ship. Here is a Spanish treasure galleon, trade galleon, but I believe it's got gold on it. That's why I'm showing it this way. Look, I didn't even fire a single shot. I just wanted to go in for the kill. So you can see my pirate complement of 450. Yeah, it just dropped down to 423. But that's a full complement for the ship alone. Yeah, this guy had like 1,400 bucks. We needed food more than anything, so yeah, we're gonna sink the ship because I don't feel like dealing with it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you how to change your sails. So you go into your settings, you go into that little key thing there, and you click modify sails or change sails and flag. And you can see where it corresponds to on your sails. I just went with the traditional British. And I thought it looked best. Because I am mostly British. Alright, let's roll up to Havana here. See what they're doing. They don't like me. So we're going to go fisticuffs with them. Start moving them around a little bit. No super big brain strategy here. It just sucks. I can't really get my buccaneers in any sort of position. So I'm going to try and hide some of my pirates. And get my buccaneers into position. If they were half. Shoot at the natives a little bit. Go straight in for them. Get a flank on them a little bit. Fire a couple rounds. Get the flank on him. See how tricky that one was? And that came down on him as the high ground. So the English are at war with the French, which really sucks because I am also Duke in the French Navy. There's your daughter. Hello there. Do this really quick. I did a lot of dancing in this episode, so be ready for that. And there's a reason for it, as I will show you at the end of this. Okay, that music sounds awful sped up. She seemed to like it. She didn't reject me completely. No, the lost city of the Aztecs. Ooh. So you have something for me there. Yep, there's a piece of the map. Goodbye, Duke G. Let's go dancing with her now. She's a French daughter. I don't remember what port she's in, but it doesn't really matter. Dance, dance, dance. We did well with her. She didn't give me anything, that's why I didn't show it. So we're going to take another Spanish port here. I'm trying to keep that line. There we go. Devastated them pretty good. Yeah, that group was not very well off. Still had enough to take them out. There's only like maybe 10 guys left in that group, but we did seize the city. And I changed it to English. So this guy, he's a forger, and he's wanted by the French. So that's really the only information that that daughter gave me, is there was a bounty out for him. So once you finish all of the Baron Ormundo stuff with the lost family members and what else is there? Yeah, the lost family members, I think, is the majority of it. They just give you these little side quests for like, oh yes, this guy's a master at forgery and whatever. So here's a $4,000 bounty for him. Let's go dancing with this lady. She seems very nice. Yeah, I had like 4.5 hours of footage I compiled down to, I think this is only going to be about 35 minutes. Just so much just sailing around doing nothing super important. Just running from port to port. Okay, what do you got for me? Oh, look, another bounty from Mr. O. Well, I'm Mr. G. And I'm about to get you. So there's a treasure map I'm going to start hunting for. Alright, I think we found the location of it. There we go. Another 4 grand. Now these treasures are the treasures of the top 10 most notorious pirates. Yet again, these pirates go straight for you. You know what? Go for it, buddy. Stabby, stabby, pokey, pokey. Slide down the rail like you're wearing those, what are those skatery type shoes? Oh, just so happens I have a nice diamond ring for you. Oh, my. And you're going to give me another piece of the Aztec map. And kind of spoiler alert, they're all in that area. Let's go dancing. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance. All done. She liked it. We're not quite as charming and attractive as we were whenever we started. Happens to the best of us. So there's no sweeping, dipping kisses anymore. Oh, look, Mr. V needs to be captured as well. He has a warrant out for his arrest. Let's go ahead and take the Spanish city. It's because I'm bored. And this is the main reason why I'm keeping the ship of the line and that trade galleon with triple slotting hammocks on both, is so I can carry an immensely large crew above 400, 500, so I can take ports for the English. I would say the English would be one of the easier nations to run, aside from Spain, because Spain has more ports, but there's less opportunity for overwhelming wealth. Look at that flank. Like I'm a professional. I changed my target. Oh, another flank. Broke him. And then we're going to land over here and pick up another hidden treasure. Now, my crew is very unhappy with me. But they can just deal with it. We're about to find somebody's treasure. Get a little lost. Go up to this hill. Look around. There it is. Yeah, we're looking a little old. Henry Morgan's treasure, 10 grand. Not bad. Here's another treasure map. We'll land and go ahead and take care of this really close to the shore. What we got in this one? I honestly forgot. I edited this video over some time. I guess I didn't catch it. So there's another invasion force, brought to you by the Spanish, that I'm going to bring down because I don't want them taking any of my French or English ports. And he's playing the pirate game where he doesn't want to go long guns with me. I'm a little sparse on crew, so I must have just divided plunder. So he thought he could take me on the decks, or at least, batter each other yard on yard. But that is not what happened because I eventually made him strike. Got 21 more sailors out of that. Thank you. Another invasion force. They're really trying to pound the English ports hard. So I'm really trying to stop that. But if I were to sail completely away, if I were to sail far north or far west, any direction, really, and get this area out of the game of play, that wouldn't happen. They would stop. And there we go. There's another one. So we're going to go after this trade galleon and his sloop of war. And the sloop of war is going to be important for me later on in the video, and you'll see why. Yeah, we're going to go right in on a sloop of war. Go for him. Oh, a little slow there, bud. Got him that time. Parried. Parried again. And he had like no gold on him. He was just the escort. So we took it all, keep the ship, and now let's fight this trade galleon for a minute. It's going to be a quick one, I think. Give him a full broadside. He strikes his colors. Not too much damage was dealt, which is nice. 21 more sailors, yes please, and 1,100 bucks. Take it all. Now, you see, I change over to my sloop of war that I just got, because I am kind of to the point of the game where I don't really need to be taking ports constantly. And here's a little neat feature that I always skip over. This is sneaking into a town. So holding shift makes you run. You can jump over barriers like this. You can hide in hay bales, knock out guards, that sort of fun stuff. But it's all to get you to sneak in, and if you need to get out, go to your crew. And they're going to keep moving along the coast there. But it's all to get you into the governor's palace. And the white arrows there, I don't know if you saw that on the right side, will guide you to the governor's palace. I don't think I encounter any guards on this run through, but there are guards throughout this town here that you kind of want to try to avoid. I was really trying to just get into the tavern because Mr. O or Mr. V or Mr. Someone is hiding out in that tavern. Well, there's the governor's mansion. We're just going to stroll right up like he knows us. So he's telling where everything is. Yeah, we owe them a lot of money. We have a bounty on our head. And he was going to offer us amnesty if we did something for him. And I just kind of told him to, you know, let's be PG about this. Leave me alone. I'm sorry. If you've ever seen any of my Call of Duty stuff, you know that vulgarities kind of slip freely from me. But I'm very nice and calm and, you know, relaxed whenever it comes to my retro Let's Plays because I love these. I hate Call of Duty, but I still play it. Side note, I've been playing a lot of War Thunder again. Ooh, yeah, we're not doing very well on this one, are we? Okay, there's only one of their units left. Let's hide in the bushes. Okay, that was actually pretty close. They defeated two or three of our units there. They wouldn't let me capture the city. Mr. G is here, but I am Mr. G. Oh, he's Mr. O. I'm Mr. G. Ugh, letter names. He's very slow. All of these letter people are very slow, the counterfeiters. Or whatever. I don't really look at what they're wanted for. So let's go ahead and take our sloop of war, get them some copper plating, repair it up. We'll sell that, and we still have to get rid of 13 tons to get rid of the ship of the line. So we're going to go merchant. And I'm trying to remember how many guns the sloop of war has. And it's not 20, buddy. Trust me. So there we go. This is our new ship. Oh yeah, we've sailed to another port. Mr. V. Caught him finally. same bar fight every time. But still, you know, needs to be done. Oh, sorry, I needed a drink there. So now we're in our sloop of war with copper plating on the sides. We can certifiably just fly around. Now, watch these engagements. Now that I have a sloop of war, the fire angles changed a little bit, but I can come about so much quicker. I mean, this is just a sluggish old merchantman, but you know, 3 broadsides and he's down. 16 guns, 150 men. You can rattle those guns in and out quite quickly, quite briskly. And yeah, I was able to pick up 15 extra guys, but it doesn't make a difference. We're going to go try and find this treasure. I think it's somewhere over in here. Oh, no, it's the Aztecs. Yeah, the lost city of the Aztecs. There's another 50k for us. So once I swapped down to this sloop of war. Okay, real quick here. Here's how we're doing. We have all 9 of the pirates, 6 out of 9 of their treasures. We've found all the family members, and we have a couple of the lost cities. So we're almost done. And look at this. I just keep throwing gun after gun into this brigantine, this pirate brigantine. All with 0 loss of men. Throw some grape in them. Get them below 100 men so I can board safely. Whiff that shot. Make sure you whiff a shot or two, so that the pirate thinks there's actually hope for them. Slash. Oh, I kind of had to tank that one a little bit. That's what that steel plate's for. Now here I am, clear up with the Florida Keys. And there's a nice, fat Spanish trade galleon I want to take. And I have the wind on my side. And I've been sailing around port to port. As you can see, it's not just copper-plated anymore. We got cotton sails, triple-slung hammocks, iron siding. We got brass long guns and grape shot. Now this was going to be a challenge here, a war galleon versus my little sloop of war. So we're going to go for it. And I also kept that trade galleon. Keep a consistent fire on them. Gonna send a volley at me. I tank some of it, lose no men. Those iron sides really help out. Now he's kind of run aground there. He can't do much. He can maneuver at me to bring his broadsides into play, but as you can see, they're a little bit ineffective. I took a ball or two there, but no loss of crew. Let's go up in between those. Still no loss of crew. Now I completely demasted him there. Let's go aboard him. Now I run aground trying to board. We're both squirreling around in the shallows. We got just close enough. They gave us another 48 men, which we don't really need. Hello. Oh, you want a diamond necklace? I just so happen to have one. Here is the Maya's first piece of their map. Didn't even have to dance with her. Who's this? Oh, this guy stole his daughter. Kidnapped her. Don't worry, I'll find her after I run around and raid some more Spanish studies. So this is going to be a little dicey. I went in with only 150 men, but I'm really counting on my superiority in the ground fighting and tactics to win this for me. And they keep pushing out more and more men, and it gets a little scary. I think this one is probably one of the closer ones to me losing a ground engagement. Yeah, we had the high ground on that one. Suck it, boy. Yeah, I wanted to shoot them up so they could deal less damage to the troops in front of them. They still took a heck of a beating, though. My goodness. So they had to retreat. I got a flanking on them. Getting those men ready to flank. Keeping my buccaneers back still. Slowly chewing them apart. And they just did severe numbers to my officers. We still had the advantage there. We, drove each other off. Got a flank on that one. Rearranged a little bit more. Got him. Alright, so we're here again, right above Cutthroat Reef. It's that weird little inlet. I forget what the town's called. I captured it in the last video for France, actually. And that's where the real crazy RNG of G comes into play, because I just finished this. I talked to that guy in the same port, and it's the same map, just a little bit further south. Right there. Right close to the shore again. Quick, easy, done. It's amazing. So G's RNG is just over the top good. And I was thinking the difficulty that I set it to, and it's the same as what I put the Lorik to. So it's just something weird. But look, another map, and this is just north of us. Like right at the other side of this outlet, or this little inlet. So, and me being stupid, I actually went on the wrong side of that little peninsula. Because you can see the coast is so much closer on the other side. But I made sure I just went with the landmarks I know, like the reefs and stuff like that, right off the outside. Bart Roberts. Let's go to war here. Not enough people, so it's just me and the Master in Arms. I mean, I've only got 150, but he only had 40. Throw him into the powder magazine. Only got $500 out of it. Let's turn it English. And there is the evil someone or other. Oh, only got one shot into him. There's a look of the maneuverability that you have with the Sloop of War. Sure, it may only have 16 guns and berth 150 men, but it's a tough little ship if you put iron sides on it. It's super nimble, especially with the copper plating. It's got teeth, and it's tough. We just completely evade and outrun his broadside there. He's only got a couple guns left to bear at me. But look at that. I started this engagement with 150 men. And I'm going to close on him with 150 men. Barely taking any shots. I picked up an extra dude there, just because. And there we are. Yes, on guard. Get a good slash to start with. Kind of had the tank his thrust, but that's okay. Parried me both times. Got him. He submitted. Alright. She's in the fore cabin. Kick the door down. There she is. I mean, she's only been there like a month. We got $2,000 out of it, and a really nice ship that I will take into port, which I did sell. Governor, that's where she lives. Oh, he's so happy. She's so happy. We're all so happy. There's a Meier. The last map of the Mayan. Yeah, I left this one in because I love fighting these, arrogant officers. Now, it's probably because he's in a tavern and he's slightly inebriated, but all of these fights in the tavern are just so easy. They're so slow. Thank you. Alright, we're going to go ashore here. And we're going to look for another lost city. Meier. Maybe pronouncing that wrong. I don't know. I've kind of forgotten all my world history and culture stuff. Hey, there it is. It's got a little spun around there. Another 50k. And now I have 150 men aboard, but I have not had to divide the plunder, so smaller crews are much easier to deal with. Hey, let's go dancing again. Because that's always fun content. Speed it up. So yeah, smaller crews are easier to manage and keep happy. Bottom line. Alright? It's so nice having a big crew of 500 or 600 men. You can raid any port you want. And there's also tricks that you can get the pirates to raid ports ahead of you. Oh, look, Mr. J. So you're done giving me map pieces. Thank you. Let's go get Mr. G. Oh, no, I'm G. This is J. J is attacking G. Or other way around. Anyways, so yeah, you can get the pirates and the Native Americans, or the natives of the islands, to raid the settlements that you're going to go to ahead of time to kind of soften them up. Now, the pirates will raid for gold, and the natives will raid for goods and gold. So you gotta watch out for that too if you're really hunting gold. Yeah, you can look at my timer up there. It's already been what is that, like an hour and something? Just on this recording. This is a collaboration of 3 recordings. By the time I'm fully done with the cuts on this, it'll be 4 recordings. It's a little weird for me doing voiceovers. I don't know why. Because I cut all this stuff, and then I have to remember what's happening here to try and voice over it. Oh, yes, Mr. E. I forgot about Mr. E. He was in another port. I had to go get him. I do believe there's a letter of the alphabet for everybody. And I just go to the bar that they're in whatever town, and I trounce them in a sword fight. Okay, that's pretty agile for a portly man. Same thing, bust a bottle on his head. Let's go dancing again. Did a lot of dancing. Because I figured the key to getting all those maps for the Aztec cities, or for the lost cities, are dancing and getting a relationship with the lady folks. And that's going to prove to be a little wrong, because I think I messed up. I don't know if you guys caught it or not. Hello there again, daughter. But I'll explain more about that. And look at this. She wants to get married. I do have a ring. Aww. I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride. There we go. See, isn't that great? Great for everybody. So yeah, we ended up getting married. So nice. And yeah, we can go into our stats here. let's just check it out. Let's just see what we got going on. So we got all the lost relatives. We have 3 out of the 4. There should be a 4th one, but I believe I messed it up. Because whenever I didn't get my grandfather right away. Oh, no. I got my grandfather, but I didn't go find the Incas. So that map piece between these two, one part and the other part, completely glitched out and lost. I've tried dancing with the English, the French, and the Dutch daughters. Maybe I should try the Spanish daughters. We'll give it a shot and see. But as you can tell, I'm already married to her. Things are pretty serious, okay? So, yeah, we'll probably jump back in and see if we can't make ourselves friendly to the Spanish. Okay, so yeah, I was wrong. It was not the Spanish daughter. It was this lady right here. That's going to give me help. And, I just picked her at random. There's no particular reason why I selected this one. Just, anyways, I'll let you draw your own conclusions. So, we're going to dance real quick at 4 times speed. Da-da-da-da-da, back and forth, around and around and around we go. And she didn't hate me, which is good. So there we go. Get a kiss in the hand, and lo and behold, here is a piece of the lost map. Or a lost city map. There. And I'll give you 3 guesses on what city it is next to, but I bet you'll only need 1. So I'm going to go out, and I'm going to start attacking whoever the Dutch don't like, which just so happens to be the French and I think the English at this time. Make sure I whiff a shot, full broadside. Good use of powder. So yeah, hit that merchantman pretty hard. He struck his colors, no guns left. Yes, we'll take it all, and yeah, I'm going to take the ship too because I don't have enough tonnage to take all those goods, or those luxury items. So, take the ship too, whatever. I also took another English ship, and then I'm going to bring them into port. And then here's your daughter again. Oh, yes, I do have a necklace, not a dance. I'm wrong later on, because this is the future. I don't know, it's weird how I did this. Anyways, so look, yeah, it's... Oh, I wonder where that was. So, also sailing around, in true me fashion, the Dutch are attacking one of my English ports. Cannot have that happen. So I'm going to give this frigate a couple of heavy broadsides. Don't get too close there. Man, he was about to fire a full broadside at me. But he got me on that one. Wearing him down so I can close with him. Make sure you whiff 2 shots. That's always intimidating, you know. His sails are about ruined. Thinned out his decks enough. Oh, man. He hit me. He hit me good. That's not fun. Got him under 100 men. I think that's good enough. I only lost 1 guy. Took down all of his sails. We'll take an extra 37 men and the ship. And let's go ahead and attack the escort. It's a sloop of war. And something crazy is going to happen here. If you've ever heard of the golden bullet theory, whiff that shot. There's your golden bullet right there. 1 random shot went straight through his hull and lit his magazine up. So I didn't get to take him home. We're going to go ahead and attack this guy. Because I was told at that tavern that this guy is carrying a lot of money. And then another golden bullet. Look at that. So I didn't get all that money. Sank to the bottom of the Caribbean. Alright, so, as we've seen, it wasn't the Spanish daughter that had the last piece of the map. It was the Dutch daughter. So, I picked one at random and decided to court her for a little bit. We danced. We had a great time. She gave me a piece of the map. Then I went around and fought some of the Spanish again. Came back, got another promotion, did another dance, got the last piece of the map, and here we are. The last lost city of the game. Here we are. Another 50k. And, yeah, I would say with that, get out of that, return to the ship. Whoa, dodge the headlands. Whoa. No, come on, get out of there. No, no. Shorten sail. Shorten sail. Okay. This is not fun. Give me another chance, man. Get out. Get out. Anyways, sorry about that. As you can see, we have completed everything. Our wealth points are 24 out of 24. We've killed or captured all of the notorious pirates. We've gotten all their treasures. We got married. Villains, we got all of them. Got all of our relatives. Got all the lost cities. We've done it. Now, aside from making the Spanish my friends and becoming a duke for them, and the Dutch becoming a duke for them, I really don't want to do that. So I think we're going to end this Let's Play. Pretty successful, I would say. We are going to end it on a very high note of taking this Spanish war galleon who's on their way to a French town. Even though I'm not super French, I'm mostly English, I don't want my French boats to be raided. Even though I'll probably never touch this game again. And overall, oh, that got a little sassy real quick. So overall, I think I started playing this with with around maybe an hour or two on GOG, and then I ended it with around 23 hours. So in about 24 hours, if you don't want to sleep, you can beat this game. I would say it's completed. Now, if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, and I will go back in and complete it 100%. But as far as I can tell, that's it. That's all. I mean, sure, we got some quests up here to capture Mr. N and Mr. E, but I think we're done. So, thank you all very much for watching. I know this was a little bit harder of a Let's Play. The first couple episodes were really draggy, kind of slow, but I think we finished on a good note. I don't know, I kind of liked the kind of montagey, choppy style with a voiceover. I think for a game like this, it really makes sense. But if you didn't really like it, let me know. But other than that, stick around. I don't know what we're going to play next. Also, give me suggestions. So we will see you in the next one.